Call Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakak Kradash. Shalom and salutations and double honors to the men of Great Millstone, where I continue to learn this 100% truth. Shalom to the speckled bird, the confused face, the Akim and Aqua, the Akim on the highways and byways, and last but not least, the elect. My name is Yahallah, and I am back again with another video, and I pray that you be edified. This is a sit down, and I'm just going to talk a little bit about the 12 tribes of Israel, and I pray that you be edified with it to get a better understanding of who's who and who you are, and when you start to get that understanding, it makes it better. It helps out better for you to understand the scriptures. So, without further ado, we're gonna go straight into it. And we're gonna get Isaiah 11 and 10, and it reads, "And in that day there shall be a root of Jesse, which shall stand for an ensign of the people. To it shall the Gentiles seek, and his rest shall be glorious. It shall come to pass in that day that the Lord shall set his hands again the second time to recover the remnant of his people," that's the elect, "which shall be left from Assyria, from Egypt, and from Pathros, and from Cush, and from Elam, and from Shinar, and from Hamath, and from the isles of the sea." So pretty much the way that's that scripture is giving you an understanding of Israelites are all over the world, all around the world, from the east, west, north, and south, that the Lord is going to gather his elect, his remnant. Verse 12, "And it shall be set up an ensign for the nations, and shall assemble an outcast of Israel, and gather together the dispersed of Judah from the four corners of the earth." So, we're going to be around the four corners of the earth, like I explained to you. That means that we're going to be scattered and dispersed all around the world, and we're going to be outcasts to our land, and also to the lands that we are dispersed in. But let's get a better understanding of ensign. What's that? The restored remnant ensign.
Psalms 52:51. Nace. Nace.
Nace. Nace. That's ensign. And ensign means something lifted up, a standard, a signal. Even though it's obvious how it stands out to what ensign is, because you read sign, still the fact is that the elders and the bishops and the apostles of GMS teaches us to go into words. This is something that is very, very, very important, essential to breaking down scriptures and understanding the scriptures, is to understand words. So, just wanted to give you that understanding of what the ensign was. I got some precepts though. This is Zephaniah 3 and 10. From beyond the rivers of Ethiopia, my supplants, even the daughter of my dispersed, shall bring mine offering. So again, the Lord is talking about Israel and being dispersed all around the world, and he's going to find them and bring them back. John 7:35. Then said the Jews among themselves, "Whither will he go, that we shall not find him? Will he go unto the dispersed among the Gentiles to teach the Gentiles?" Let's see here. Deuteronomy Slovakia. Deuteronomy 28:64. Deuteronomy 28 is a great chapter to read. It's a spiritual chapter, so I can say you can read that to get a good edification. But if you don't, if the Spirit's not on you or working with you to understand chapter 28, then it's going to throw you off. Deuteronomy 28, verse 64. And Yahweh shall scatter thee among all people from one end of the earth even unto the other, and thou shalt serve other powers, other gods, which neither thou nor thy fathers have known, even in wood and stone. So all of these other gods, these false gods, we're gonna go in. We're gonna start serving. This is an indication. This is an ensign to let you know who the Israelites are, because we go into every other nation of people. We're stuttering. We're worshiping Buddha. We're worshiping Krishna. We're worshiping Allah. We're worshiping the Kemetic gods, the Egyptian gods. Cesare Borgia. You know what I'm saying? All of these other gods we serve, and this is not the true God of Israel. There's only one God. He's the God, the living power of Israel. All the rest of these gods are wood and stone, and our forefathers have not known these gods, because before we were scattered, we were together, and we were worshiping and following the Lord's statutes and commandments of the all-living power, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Here's a precept. Ezekiel 20:32. And that which cometh into your mind shall not be at all. So those gods that you're going to worship are not going to be real, or not real. Not going to be, but they're not real. We will be as the heathen, as the families of the countries to serve wood and stone. So again, we want it to be like all the other heathen nations, since that I can think of, since the book of Samuel, when Saul was made king. We went to Samuel, and we wanted to be like the heathen nations. We wanted to do what the heathen nations was doing. We wanted to have a king and an army and all those things. We wanted to be like everybody else. It's kind of like this may throw you off, but kind of like, if you ever seen Superman 2, the original, the 1980, I think, version. Superman fell in love with Lois Lane, and he wanted to be like normal people. He wanted to be like a normal human being. And his parents was like, "Yo, you shouldn't do this," but he was like, "Yo, but I love her." And so he decided to strip his powers away and become human. And he instantly regretted it right after that. Word. And that's what Israel is, man. We Supermen who want to be like regular people, like the heathen nations. James 1:1. James, the servant of the Most High, and of the Lord Yahweh Shai HaMashiach, to the 12 tribes which are scattered abroad, greeting. So, James, who is Yahweh Shai's biological brother, who the world ignorantly calls JC, I don't like using that name, but James is his biological brother. I was just watching the other day where they do the family tree thing. I don't know if y'all may be familiar with it, but they do the family tree thing of breaking down different people, different situations of family trees, and they tried to break down Yahweh Shai's family tree, and they was just going completely off, man. They even tried to attempt to do Revelation 9 and just went completely off. Goes to show you that the heathens, they don't understand these scriptures like they're supposed to. You know what I mean? That's because the Lord is definitely not dealing with them. He's definitely not dealing with no heathens. Not like that. Not like that. Acts. Let's see, Acts 2:5. And it reads, "And there were dwelling at Jerusalem Jews, devout men out of every nation. So again, man, this is about the 12 tribes of Israel, how we were scattered. And a small quick synopsis on the history of the nation of Israel. After Solomon passed, you had a breakup, which you had the northern kingdom and the southern kingdom. The northern kingdom was the kingdom who was ran by the tribe Ephraim, which are today are you so-called Puerto Ricans, and the southern tribe was ran by Judah. It was the kingdom of Judah, which was ran by you so-called African Americans. You know what I mean? And what happened was, because of who we were, and we kept going off, the Lord sent enemies against us, and they've been trying to conquer Jerusalem. They've been trying to conquer Israel for a while. So Assyria was able to conquer and destroy. This is secular history. You can look this up yourself. Assyria was able to conquer the northern kingdom, and then after that, I can't remember the time frame, the year time frame right now, but after that, Babylon conquered the southern kingdom, which is the kingdom of Judah, and we were exiled out of our land, Israel, and to this very day. And after that, we were dispersed into all around the world in between that time, because Cyrus was able to defeat Babylon, because the northern kingdom of Israel, which is ran by Ephraim, after Assyria let them go, they didn't come back to Israel. They left, and they went to a place called Azareth, which today we call Babylon. And who stayed was like in Isaiah 11, the root of Jesse, the remnant, the kingdom of Judah went back to Israel, and they was able to rebuild the temple and things of that nature, rebuild Israel back up. So what happened was, fast forward to 66 AD, 70 AD, the Romans were in power and seek to destroy Jerusalem and the Jews, and this is what also helped and led to a disperse all across the world. So just a quick understanding of why and what happened, as far as how the scriptures are speaking about these types of things, with those who don't know. But I encourage you to definitely do your own research and check to find out, so you be sure in your own mind. Ezekiel 37 and it's a couple of them, so I'm gonna start at 6, and I may jump around a little bit. Ezekiel 37 and 6, and I will lay signs upon you, and will bring up flesh upon you, and cover you with skin, and put breath in you, and ye shall live, and ye shall know that I am Yahweh. So this is the Lord talking to Ezekiel about our people, and our people, and them being brought to understand these scriptures, because we were illiterate. Damn. Salakia, man. I must have got something in my eye. I don't know exactly, but So again, the Lord is explaining to Ezekiel how he's putting flesh upon us. Well, he's putting flesh upon Ezekiel, and pretty much he's building him up to become a speaker for Israel. Yeah. And he's going to give him this knowledge, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. This wisdom, knowledge, and understanding is going to help him to go out to teach. I'm going to jump down to verse 10, and it reads, so I prophesied as he commanded me, and breath came into them. So the knowledge and the understanding was given to them, and they lived and stood upon their feet, an exceedingly great army. That great army is going to be the remnant, you 12 tribes of Israel, from 12,000 from each nation. This is what has been passed down to the elder apostles, down to say brothers like myself, to be involved in the brotherhood, praying to be part of the hopeful elect of the 12 tribes, the remnant 12 tribes of Israel. You know what I'm saying? Verse 16. So like I said, I'm jumping around a little bit. Verse 16, Ezekiel 36, Ezekiel 37 and 16. Moreover, thou son of man, take thee one stick and write upon it for Judah and for the children of Israel, those are the northern and southern kingdoms, his companions. Then take another stick and write upon it for Joseph, the stick of Ephraim, and all the house of Israel, his companions, and join them one to another. So we're going to come back together. This is what's happening right now. We're coming back together. One stick, and they shall become one in thy hand. We're going to be joined together again under the power and strength of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, under his son Yahushai. And when the children of the people shall speak unto thee, saying, wilt thou now show us what thou meanest by these? Say unto them, thus saith Yahweh, thy power, behold, I will take the stick of Joseph, which is in the hand of Ephraim, and the tribes of Israel, his fellows, and will put them with them, even that stick of Judah, and make them one stick, and they shall be one in my hand. And we all know that the hand is stronger than the fingers when it's combined together. So this is what's happening, man. The Lord is doing this, and this is what's driving these this is what's driving Esau and some of these other heathen nations crazy, is that they're seeing us join together, because that's something that they know, especially with Judah. You so-called African Americans, their job was to make sure that you never join together. This is why they separated you in Haiti, in Jamaica, and also in America. They wanted to make sure that you would never join with each other. And now this is why they keep their foot on our neck in America, and this is why they keep Jamaica, places like, I'm just going to name Jamaica, but all of those Caribbean islands. This is why they keep their foot on the foots of all of those Negroes in the Caribbean islands, and also in Haiti, so that you could never join up together, because they know how powerful you are, especially under the power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. They know that you can't be stopped, so they have to do this. It's important. They spend trillions of dollars. If they have to, they'll go almost damn near broke to make sure that you're not woke. There's no amount of money they would spend to keep you from coming back to your understanding and heritage. Isaiah 47 and what I got there, 1. Isaiah 47 and 1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. I'm talking about Esau. Sit on the ground. There is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans. For thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. Take this milestone and grind mill. Uncover thy locks. Make bare the leg. Uncover thy thigh. Pass over the rivers. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered. Yea, thy shame shall be seen. And this is what's going on. We're finding out who these people really are. We're finding out the history of what they really have done to our people, to the world, to other nations of people. How they noses always into everybody else's business. People they've assassinated and set up puppet rulership in those places, so they can rob, rape, and pillage the country for minerals and for goods and resources of whatever they wanted. And I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man. For as our Redeemer, the Lord of hosts, is his name, the Holy One of Israel, not of everyone. Sit thou silent and get thee into darkness, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou no more be called the Lady of Kingdoms. And Salakia, I was wroth with my people. I have polluted my inheritance and given them into thine hand. Thou didst show them no mercy. Upon the ancient has thou very heavily laid thy yoke. So Esau kind of overdid it with us when he had us in submission. He just kind of went crazy doing what he has done to us. And the Lord said, I'm going to make you pay for everything that you have done, that you have overdone. And because that's what they did, they overdid it. They went overboard. And their mentality was that we keeping this, we ain't giving this up. So the Lord said, okay, well, since you figured that you was gonna run this show as long as you thought you was, I'm gonna double it up for you. Jeremiah 50 and 33. Thus saith Yahweh of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together. How were we oppressed together? The 12 tribes were oppressed together when they brought us to the shores, when they brought you so-called Negroes from the west coast of Africa to the banks, to the east coast banks of Babylon. And I told you earlier that the northern kingdom was already here. They was already in America, in southern America, and some of those islands as well. And they oppressed us together because they brought us all together. And to this day, we're all still together. And all that took them captives held them fast. They refused to let them go. This is something that Hitler understood and recognized when he had his soldier. I don't know if you know the story. When he had his soldier do some research about who are the true children of Israel, and they found out, and the information went back to Hitler that you so-called African Americans, you Native American Indians, and you so-called Spanish are the true Jews, or the true Israelites, the true chosen people of the Lord. And whoever touches you touches the apple of the Lord's eye, and we are the Lord's jewels, and they're going to have to pay for what they have done. That's what Hitler understood. And this is what the world is starting to understand. If not, they do understand already, that they realize only ones who are in denial are the ones who just, they probably know the truth and they can't accept it. It's tough to accept the truth, you know what I mean? The truth hurts. The truth cuts. Their Redeemer is strong. The Lord of hosts is his name. He shall thoroughly plead their case, their cause, that he may give rest to the land and disquiet the inhabitants of Babylon. A sword is upon the Chaldeans, saith Yahweh, and upon the inhabitants of Babylon, and upon her princes, and upon her wise men. And this is something that they fear because they know that their rulership is over. And because their rulership is over, they're about to go ham and say, well, I'm going to destroy everything. And I'm going to do what I want to do. And this is what they're doing now, because no more of their tricks, no more of their lies, no more of the nonsense that they've been getting over with for centuries is working anymore. So now all they have left is the sword and, violence, because they've planted fear inside our people for decades, for centuries. This is all they had, to plant fear and make you fear them instead of the Most High, when you're supposed to fear the Most High instead of them. So now it's about to go down. Jeremiah 16 and 14. Therefore, behold, the days come, saith Yahweh, that it shall no more be said, the Lord liveth, that brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt. But the Lord liveth, that brought up the children out of Israel from the land of the north. The north where? North USA. North North Americas, right? And from all the lands whither he had driven them, and all will bring them again into the land that I gave unto their fathers. And that land that he gave to us was the land of Israel. And we're going to have, we're going to take these heathen nations and we're going to bring them into that land. They're going to rebuild it up, as well as we're going to also clean up all of these dead carcasses that are around. And we're going to hunt these people down and then put them in work, put them in submission and put them in work. And this is something that they fear because they know that, again, their time is very short. And they can only do but so much because it's about to end. It's about to really end right here for them. Revelations 11 and 8. And their dead bodies, here we go. And their dead bodies shall be in the street of the great city, what spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt, so where also our Lord was crucified. Now, how was our Lord Yahushua crucified? He's crucified every day here because they don't know his name. They don't have the right depiction of him, and they make him seem as if he's this so-called Edomite who loves everybody. They have no true understanding of him, so they assassinate his character every time. And they of the people and kindreds and tongues and nations shall see their dead bodies 3 days and a half, and shall not suffer their dead bodies to be put in graves. And they that dwell upon the earth shall rejoice over them and make merry, and shall send gifts one to another, because these two prophets tormented them that dwelt on the earth. Those two prophets are going to be the two main tribes, which will be Ephraim and Judah. You know what I mean? Those head tribes, the two head tribes of the 12 tribes. And after 3 days and a half, the spirit of life from the Most High entered into them, and they stood upon their feet, and great fear fell upon them which saw them. That's going to be these Edomites, these Amalekites, these small hatters. They fear. At first they try to ignore it like it was no big deal, but now they fear because they know the truth. And now that they know that we know the truth, they know that their time is up because we're prophesying against them. And we're playing our part that Yahweh Bash and Yahweh Shai set us up to do. And, it's almost like when we were with Joshua and we was to take over Israel, and we were marching around the city and chanting and to bring those walls down the way the Lord had told Joshua to do it. And once we finished singing, I think after 7 days or something like that, you definitely have to go read the story. But the walls of Jericho, we brought it down just by marching and singing. And singing is something that we're doing when we're out in these highways and byways. We're singing the new song. We're singing the good new song, and it's helping bringing down this wicked kingdom. And Esau knows that his time is about to be up. So he's about to get ready to do that famine in the word, and he's about to start busting out these draconian laws to persecute all Israelites. It's nothing new under the sun, just like it says in Ecclesiastes. But he's about to get ready to try to persecute us and try to take us out as much as he can, because he know out of fear and desperation that his kingdom is about to end. Revelations 18 and 20. Rejoice over her, rejoice over her, thou heaven, and ye holy apostles and prophets, for the Most High have avenged you on her. And this is what we're waiting for. We're waiting for Yahweh Bash and Yahweh Shah to avenge us. This devil has got to go, and 2/3 of you got to go too, because you're just nothing but pure wickedness. Isaiah 47 and 1. Nah, I already read that one already. So what else I got here? Jeremiah 23 and 5. Behold, the days come, saith Yahweh, that I will raise unto David a righteous branch, and a king shall reign and prosper, talking about Yahweh Shai, and shall execute judgment and justice in the earth. In his days Judah shall be saved, and Israel shall dwell safely. And this his name, whereby he shall be called the Lord our righteousness. Therefore, behold, the days come, saith Yahweh, that they shall no more say, the Lord liveth, which brought up the children of Israel out of the land of Egypt. But the Lord liveth, which brought up and which led the seed of the house of Israel out of the north country. Again, here we go to the north country. We all know what the north country is. And from all countries, and we were scattered all around the world, whether I have driven them, and they shall dwell in their own land, which is Israel, man. Which is Israel. I mean, that's kind of pretty much what I got. Let me see. Jeremiah 3 and 18. In those days, the house of Judah shall walk with the house of Israel, that's the northern kingdom and southern kingdom, together, and they shall come together out of the land of the north. Woo, woo. We all know what the land of the north is. To the land that I have given for an inheritance unto their fathers. So, Abarak Desire, you edified with that, man. I'm going to say, Kahalo Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rekah HaKradash. Shalom and salutations and double honors again to the men of Great Millstone where I learn this truth from. Shalom to the speckled bird, confused face, Akim and Aqua, the Akim on the highways and byways, and last but not least, the elect. Abarak Desire, you edified. Until next time, I say Shalom.